Yeah, guys, yeah, so basically this is my mate's Rx7. We painted this a while back. Just the whole shell, the outer shell, and we've done door shuts for him as well. Just the inner door shuts. The only thing that's been letting it down is the engine bay. So, yeah, we're just going to basically make it nice for him. Going to take the wings off and, yeah, get it ready to paint. I'll do like a little time lapse of it and I'll talk about it a little bit. But it's not going to be a bare metal engine bay. It's going to be basically prep it up, prime it, sorting the areas out. There's a little bit down there going on, but it's just discoloration and a little bit of rust, surface rust. So, yeah, we'll clean out. It's just a lot of stripping, as you can see. And most of the time is going to be stripping it and putting it back in. And I'm going to want to clean it up as well before it goes back in. Anything like the brake servo, all the brackets, like stuff like this, I'll tidy it up for him. I've also bought stainless steel nuts and bolts for everything. So anything like this, we're not going to send it off to get it coated. He doesn't want to get that done, and it's just going to be like a week turnaround. So anything like these bolts, we could change to stainless steel. We done these ones for him a while back anyway. Just put stainless steel ones in there. So yeah, it looked pretty cool when it's done. Just finish it off because he's going to have a lot of power in this car. He's going to want to show it off, and it's just a shame if the engine bay looks like that compared to the outside. Yes, we painted this car about a year, I think it was about a year or 2 years ago, so about a year and a half to 2 years ago. And obviously that was at a stage where I just only wanted to do bare metal resprays, but Mark was like, my friend was like persistent. He wanted just painted over the top. He wants to use the car. But yeah, it came out lovely. We basically primed the whole shell and we done it anyway. And the paint on it was pretty sick, so it was alright. It was just the tailgate definitely needed bare metal in because it was all bubbling and there was like all the holes needed welding from a previous spoiler that was put on. And yeah, we sorted it out. But yeah, I'll show you around it. It's a bit dirty at the moment. It's been dropped off, my friend. It's been on the trailer. But yeah, it's still in pretty good condition, man, after all this time. I don't think it's even got any stone chips, but it's just, yeah, but no, it's still in pretty good condition. Every panel was painted. But yeah, the finish is really good still. Usually you might get a bit of drop back if you're painting over old material because it can sort of react with the old material and stuff like that, and it can pinch back a bit. But seeing as it's only been washed and polished by hand, it stayed really nice. It's just like I said, the engine bay just letting it down. So we can spruce this all up for him. He did say don't worry about in here, but as a little surprise I'll probably just do it for him anyway, because I know what the problem is. I know what Mark's like as well. He'd be like, oh, I should have got it done. And it's like what most people do. They're like, oh, I should have got it done, but I'll just do that for him anyway. I'll just stay after hours, spruce up for him. But yeah, you could see what it looks like. I'm not sure if I'm keen on that colour of the strut top things, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. She's looking very tired, you know what I mean? But it's not being a full resto. I'm not cleaning up the gearbox, the subframe or anything. We're just going to paint the top of the legs round and on the back of the bulkhead. And yeah, he's taken out as much as he could for us as well, just to make the job a bit easier. But what I'm going to do is take the wings off, take the headlights out, scuttle panel, and yeah, basically, so what I'll do is, because there's a lot of adjustment with these headlights and it took me ages to get them to line up for him. So what I'll do is I'll mark these off with a little scribe or a pick, mark them off, and then I'm going to replace these bolts anyway. So they're pretty pants. But yeah, he's got a nice carbon fibre bonnet for it as well. It's a Seaburn one, or however you pronounce it. Not really sure. But yeah, it's a bit chilly in the garage today. We got the fire out today, but yeah, it's quite cold. I don't know what the temperature is, but yeah, about 8 degrees. But with the heater on, we keep it around 13, which is a pretty good temperature. Yeah, it's been pretty sick. and see what Corey's doing. Corey likes doing the brake boosters, so we usually get him in there to do them. You could tickle him. No, I don't.
You've got to be a contortionist to get in here.
And what torsionist?
Contortionist.
Oh, the bogies?
Yeah.
Look at the back on it. Yeah, I've done plenty of brake boosters. Corey's practicing these now. Yeah, so we got to take all the brake master cylinder off as well, the ABS unit. But what we're going to do is find the rear line, disconnect that, and hopefully we can lift the whole unit out with the lines all together. We'll see if it happens. Oh! Yeah, guys, like I said, we're not taking all the original sealer out. It's actually a really clean engine bay. So the only thing is, if you see that big sealer blob there, it looks like a run. So
yeah, not good.
You usually get quite a few runs, don't you?
I don't get runs.
Oh, yeah, okay. Corey gets a dry finish, I get the runs. Nah. But yeah, no, basically, I don't like the look of that sealer line going down there, so it looks a bit crap. But I want to keep things as factory looking as possible. But someone's already taken this bracket off down here. So I'm going to drill these spot welds quickly. Belt sander's flat, so that's nice and neat. There was a bit of rust in here, so we've taken that out. And yeah, obviously I'm gonna weld up his VIN numbers. Nah, joking now. Mark was kicking off because he's like, oh, yeah, can you just keep my my VIN numbers? I was like, well, yeah, obviously. We just sold them. But yeah, we've got out as much as we can for now. The aircon unit obviously goes through beyond the dashboard, so we're not taking it out. We're gonna mask this off, get this all out the way, and the steering rack arm, we're gonna sort of mask it up as well. But yeah. It's gonna look pretty good. Yeah, so taking off the brackets now, and I've tidied up the strut tops because obviously I had loads of sealer in there, so we just want to keep it as original as possible, like keeping all this sealer in there. There's no rust, and we've got rid of the lumps either side. Yeah, so we're just about to put the epoxy on now. Well, Corey is. You gonna do the robot? Oh, he's doing it. Oh! Yeah, so we just got the primer done on the engine bay. It's been epoxied and high bill primed as well, just to like fill in any little imperfections. And then we've gone around any little pinholes, nicked in all the little pinholes and stuff like that, just obviously any imperfections. And then what we'll do is let it go off and then re-sand it all, ready for paint, masking it from painting. Yeah, it's just really going to set the car off because the rest of it is like immaculate. And then the front was just letting it down, so it looked really tired. So it's going to look really good in colour. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, you guys, yeah, so basically we've painted it all now. I've literally just, everything we're putting back on, we're just cleaning up for him a little bit, just painting his brackets and stuff because he only wanted the engine bay painted, but we just can't do it. So we've painted his brake cylinder and some bits, I'll just show you it. But obviously, we put all new stainless steel hardware in for him as well. I bought all the bolts and that for him before we done the job. But yeah, have a look. But yeah, it's looking a lot different. So you see that we've put in some brackets, we've put all new stainless steel bolts in for him. Painted the brake servo and the master, and just cleaned up the lines a little bit. Just painted his steering rack arm and cleaned all the brake lines. But yeah, it's come up pretty good, man. Like even the ABS unit, we cleaned it up a little bit, all the little bits. But you can see like the old loom there, look how dirty it is. And then I've cleaned up here and taped this back to the same tape. We were gonna use Tezza tape, which is like a fabric, but we just put it on for now. It's like a little freebie, so no, it's come up nice. All the strut top's like nice and smooth. But yeah, we just thought we're building it up in the booth for a minute. All the scuttle panels back on, all the screws. So yeah, I had some bolts left over from my Skyline, all the stainless steel zinc plated bolts. So anything that's off of Mark's, we're gonna just swap over with my leftovers. So I just thought I'd give it to him. Mark's been getting work done by us for a long time, and he's always been pretty sound, so just help him out a little bit. Yeah, so Mark's been coming to me since day one. So what we've done is, with his brackets and everything, I bought him loads of stainless steel bolts as well, just as a little thank you. So yeah, we just went around and done all the little bolts for him. He's got like some nice new hardware on there now as well. But yeah, even like the master cylinder and the brake booster, we went and done those as well. Corey sort of sanded those down and painted them. And all the little brackets, just like little extras. Yeah guys, yeah, so we've just finished off the engine bay for Mark, and he's on his way up to pick it up. Corey's cooking up some of that good. So we've got the mask on. Yeah, so yeah, it's looking pretty sick, man. We've just basically, it just came in for a colour. Well, I'm doing the thing again. Yeah, basically, spit it out. Yeah, so we've just basically stripped the engine bay back. We've taken the rust puck bits out and stuff. And there were some brackets in there that weren't used anymore, which ones cut off, but they didn't take off completely. So yeah, have a look. Yeah, so basically we've just done obviously the chassis legs, the back firewall, and the front panel. Yeah, so the engine bay's finished now on the Rx7. Corey's cooking up some of that good. Yeah, good. Yeah, so yeah. We basically sanded the engine bay back. It was literally supposed to be just the engine bay, but we went overboard. Mark's been coming to me since day one, so I thought I'd buy him loads of stainless steel bolts and everything, because all the old ones are rusty. But yeah, it's come out really good. He's picking up, my friend Straight 8's picking up today, James. So if you ever need any recovery done, he's the only guy I would use, like as in for low loading or anything like sports cars. So yeah, just. Yeah, so yeah, we just finished the Rx7, so James has picked it up now. Well, he's picking it up. Yo! So yeah, we've cleaned it up, but it's pretty raining again, as usual in the UK. So yeah, it's gonna look cool. We'll just get a video of it being loaded up and stuff.